While I was waiting today for Molly while she was doing her swim team workout, I got on the iPhone and looked at a video of the press conference held today by Gloria Allred, the attorney, along with her client. Is it Jessica Leeds? No, which one is taking him to court? But it's going ahead. According to Alternet, charges of rape and sexual harassment dating back 4 decades have pursued Trump. You know, again, here we go. This guy's going to be made president of the United States in 3 days. And the charge against him, I think this claim is for defamation because he called this woman a liar, and it should come out in at trial. Last year, a woman filed a lawsuit against Trump, alleging he violently raped her when she was 13. Another woman, Jessica Leeds, said Trump fondled her breasts and tried to put his hand up her skirt on a flight in the 80s. She told The Times in October he was like an octopus. His hands were everywhere. It was an assault. Trump's ex-wife, Ivana, was perhaps the first woman to publicly accuse Trump of sexual assault. That charge was made during a deposition in the Trump's 1990s divorce. Before the release of The Lost Tycoon, a Trump biography that made mention of Ivana's testimony, Trump didn't have a ghostwriter write that one. Trump's lawyers sent the author of that, Harry Hunt, a letter on Ivana's behalf taking back those accusations. The letter said, quote, "During a deposition given by me in connection with my matrimonial case, I stated that my husband had raped me. On one occasion during 1989, Mr. Trump and I had marital relations in which he behaved very differently toward me than he had during our marriage. As a woman, I felt violated. I referred to this as a rape, but I do not want my words to be interpreted as in a literal or criminal sense." That was from Ivana. Yeah. Now, if you remember Trump's reaction to all this during the campaign, he said he was going to sue them all, which he hasn't done. Because, you know, when you file a civil lawsuit against somebody, then there's all kinds of depositions that are taken under oath. And we certainly don't want to see what happened to the groper from Arkansas happened to the groper from New York, do we? You know, perjury trap. And the other defense that Trump has had is that most of the women who have accused him of grabbing them or fondling them, or in that 2005 video show him bragging about grabbing women, quote, by the pussy, his response has been most of his accusers weren't hot enough to merit sexual assault. That's such a good example for the Ute of America, doesn't it? Well, you know, a bitch wasn't hot enough for me. I'm not going to grab some old jerkwad like that. What do you think I am, huh? Jesus Christ. Like Natasha Stoyanov. She was one of the many who accused this son of a bitch of sexual assault. She recounted Trump pushing her against a wall and, quote, forcing his tongue down my throat, end quote. You remember that? Trump told a rally, take a look, look at her words. You tell me what you think. I don't think so. You know, because she was so ugly, right? And, of course, he said, all these liars will be sued when the election is over. Jesus H. Bleeding Christ. That's your president, lady. He's goddamn sure not my president. You know, I've been hearing a lot of stuff lately from what's the word I'm looking for? Nominally rational people who are not necessarily right-wingers. And what is being said is, okay, look, we all hate Trump, but we have to respect the office. We have to have a peaceful transition of power. That's what identifies us as the great and wonderful democracy we are, to which I reply, bull fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have said bullshit. I'm sorry. Boy, once it gets stuck in your head, that old nasty F word, it's hard to pry it out. Bullshit. The peaceful transition of power is what Hitler had. I'm not going for it. No. That is not what we should be doing in this country. We should be resisting with every single fiber in us this Trump fascist grab for power, assisted by, God only knows at this point, certainly Putin. So this idea that, oh, hey, get over it, man. The right-wingers say, get over it. You lefty crybabies, you whiners. We won. No, you didn't, you assholes. You did not win. You didn't. Trump was declared president by the organization, the Electoral College, that he said was a fraud and shouldn't be there. So, I don't think there should be any let up. And I'm starting to get the feeling that media in this country that took an ass blistering, and rightly so, and it should be even more intense. I'm talking about the networks and the cable news channels and the newspapers for refusing to call this son of a bitch when it became obvious that he was a son of a bitch, a liar, a cheat, a thief, and that if the country somehow, because of his lies and deceptions, voted this rat bastard in, then we would have shoehorned in a fascist president.